Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be showing you a flip through video of my summer 2018 traveler's notebook. It is complete. Summer is almost over. This is the beginning of August, so it's almost over. I only have a few more days. Kids are gonna be back to school, which is kind of sad, and I know they're not too happy because they actually enjoy being home with us. I wanted to go ahead and show you the final look. But before I do that, because all my pictures are in here, I've journaled, I've done everything. This is like a complete book, but this is my dilemma, guys, and I'm just going to be flat out honest. Look how thick it is. I thought that I could stick it in one of these 12 by 12 pages and just put it in there so that I could keep it in the 2018 scrapbook album, but it won't even close, and I don't want to rip this this plastic because it's just like too thick for it. So I have no idea. I don't think I'll be able to use this, which was my original idea. And because it is too thick, right now I feel like my two options are, one, to either separate the pages and punch holes in the page at a time and put it in an actual like binder on the, if I want to keep it in the 12 by 12 scrapbook, I could just add it as an extra addition to the binder. But I don't know if that's gonna work, and if I really want to separate them, and you know, because this is like a traveler's notebook insert by Prima, and it's sewed down the middle, so I would have to be really careful to like remove all the pages, cut 2 hole punch on every single one, and then just add it to the binder. My second option is to just let it be, like just put it on an actual traveler's notebook, make this be the only insert, and just keep it there for the year 2018 because it's thick. And although I wanted to, I only took off maybe 1 or 2 pages because I damaged it, but these are the full pages that initially come with the insert, so I didn't want to be like, oh, let's just remove pages, and you know what I mean. Like, I wanted to show you guys that I used all of them, and I don't know, I need some ideas. You guys help me out here. What could I do to like store it, because it's like so thick that my pages are like, you know, like not bent but completely, but they're like shaped weirdly. Does that make sense? Like this one's kind of hollow in a little bit because of the thickness of the rest of them. So I don't know, but listen, if you have an idea, please give it to me. I'm open to suggestions. And now let me go ahead and get on through the flip through, because I don't want this video to be like forever for you guys. It might still be long, so I apologize ahead of time. Okay, so I started with the collection Summer Mood by Bo Bunny. That's you'll see the first pages using that collection. And I said this before in a video, but I always include an older picture of the kids, or even if it's like a year before, because I like to go back and be like, look how little they were, and then look at where they are now. Of course, that wasn't them, but I meant to show where they are now. So I've already, this is the introduction, made a little note here. In here in this little journaling card, I'm just basically talking about the difference between my kids then and my kids now. Of course, I had to include Cholo because Cholo's getting old and he had super fun. So this is my favorite memories are with you. I don't have a lot of pictures of my pets, so I've made a conscious effort to include them, because whenever we are playing outside, they do come out. Even our cat comes out and plays around and hangs out around us as well. We usually always have to struggle to get him back in, especially our cat, because they don't like to listen. But they enjoy being out there with us. So this is just a free spirit, and of course my favorite memories are with you, and of course Cholo getting his little football. This day, I don't know if I mentioned it, is I was at work. I was tired. Sometimes I go 2-3 weeks in a row without a day off, but I always make a conscious effort to come home and do a family activity. But I didn't feel like going out fighting traffic, or like having to dress up. Basically, I came home, changed into shorts and a t-shirt, and I let the kids have a hose war. So this day is called Hose War. Hose War Day. And as you can see, those are just some of the pictures I recorded of them having fun. I feel like I've talked about this already. I've talked about this quote, I feel like, in another video. Maybe you guys just didn't have the pictures, but now I've, of course, added the pictures. I'll say it again. This is a quote from Mother Teresa, and it says, "The more you have, the more you are occupied. The less you have, the more free you are." And basically it was just a lesson for the kids that you don't need fancy toys, you don't need like to spend X amount of money. Sometimes the simplest things, as 2 hoses, a day out in the yard, you create a lot of memories and laughs and a good time. So once again, they had their water guns out there, and of course Cholo's right in the middle of everything, playing with the kids as well. So that's just more pictures of that. Here's a row of pictures of the kids just chasing. Mike's somewhere in there playing with them. Of course, the kids. A perfect day. Playing with the hoses. And then this is the beginning of the collection, Summer Daydreams by Photoplay. And this is the introduction to it, Hello Summer. And this is just a day that we took the kids to the pool. Not we, because I was at work. So Mike took the kids to the community pool and took a few pictures for me this summer. So this is the pool day. And of course, just a few journaling notes about going to the pool. Added a few stickers, washi tapes, Michael. And this, just a picture of the kids offline. That's cute. Because kids nowadays, man, they stay on those electronics, don't they? And then just a little journaling memory. So basically, this one leads into this for me. And Mike just recorded a few, proud dad moments of what he likes to take the kids. This summer is the first year that Adriana learned how to float, and she picked it up pretty much on her own. So he was super proud of that because he was teaching her, and I guess he was a little bit jealous because Mike's been trying to thread water forever, and he struggles he struggles with it. So here's another layout. Of course, added the little picture of her floating there. It's Robinson, Mike and his sister. It makes a difference, doesn't it, once you add your pictures? Because when you see the layout, you're like, like you just see the page, but it makes a big difference once you add the pictures. Here's Adriana floating. more of her floating. I just put, Daddy was so jelly, which means jealous, that on the first try, Adriana knew how to float and thread water, something he hasn't figured out and is taking him 3 years trying. So here she is. And then remember this layout, you guys? I had a bunch of tags, so this is what I did. I put the picture of them here. Actually, this picture, let me see, goes like this. If I can find it. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I thought I was gonna put it in here. Give me a second. No, I didn't put it in here. Maybe it's in the next one. Here. That's how the picture goes. See the thing of water coming out of her gun and then trying to aim at Mike down here. But of course he's underwater, so it's like a together picture. But so I added this picture here, and then as you can already see, I added a ton of these little individuals because I didn't know what to do with the tags. So I ended up adding pictures just in there, and I put little notes on the back. So for example, this one says, "What are you doing here, son? See how long you can hold your breath, or are you dabbing underwater?" So that, and then here I put kids, I love seeing this picture. It reinforces what I always try to instill in you both, that you will always have a best friend in each other, and when there is no one else, you will have one another, because they do have a really beautiful brother and sister relationship. And so I added that, and then on this one I put, it's just more of Adriana floating. And it says, "Adriana, how carefree you look. May you remain like that always, and let no worry or stress bring down your smile." So, because she just looks so peaceful there, in my opinion. And then this little tag, which is the front one, just has the name of the Summer Daydreams collection. No notes in the back. This one, again, is the picture of them, the half picture of the other one. And this is a quote by Rose Abbott. It says, "Not just the sun, it's the memories, the fun, the love, the laughs. It's not just summer, it's the journey with smiling faces." So added that. And then this is the beginning of Summer Lights by Pink Paisley. I didn't show you guys the layouts because I just didn't have time to film, you guys. You know that I do craft, I do this. I wish that this would be someday, or I don't wish, but I hope and dream that someday this will be my full-time job. But for now it's not, and I'm okay. Even if it never gets to the point, I'm still continuing to craft on the side, because it is a real hobby, a real paper crafting's what I enjoy. So I didn't show you the rest of the layouts because I did them off camera, but I still wanted to show you the flip through. So this is using the collection Summer Lights by Pink Paisley, and of course I took a picture of that same day at the pool, and this is Mike pulling Adriana. And my little, if you're gonna pause and read the whole thing, but my little note to them was, well, it was basically to Adriana, just reminding her how good her big brother is to her. Mike's always been my right hand little man. I could depend on him to help me babysit. I could depend on him. He's fed her, he's helped, you know, take care of her. It's just like that older sibling. I feel like I put a lot of responsibility on Mike, because when Daddy's not here, then he's my go-to person. And he's very responsible with her. And this picture just portrays that, like him pulling her. She's probably telling him like, take me over here, and he's like, okay, because he like loves her, and he's such a good big brother. So just a little reminder for that. To Adriana, I don't know who's gonna end up keeping this when I am long gone, you know. So morbid. I'm so morbid all the time, thinking like, who's gonna keep my scrapbooks or my stuff. But anyways, this is the next layout. Again, it's different view. I ended up putting this one sideways, and Adriana floating still. This girl must have just floated all day. A simple layout. Mermaid hair, don't care. I just love that. And a little quote or poem. It says unknown, so it says, God gave each of us a special family to call our own, a family that loves us for who we are, so we would never feel alone. No family is perfect. We argue, we fight, we may even stop talking to each other at times, but in the end, family is family. The love is always there. So just a cute little I guess poem. And then this one, just more of the kids at the pool. I should put the date. I forgot to do that. And then you guys, I don't always do this, but on a random day as a treat, I'm like, hey kids, let's make a trip to Baskin Robbins. And so this is a picture of us going to Baskin Robbins on the drive-thru, right? We gotta love that. And we just pick out our favorite ice cream. So this is Mike with his. This is my favorite, and this is Adriana's favorite. Mike was on duty that day, so it was just a treat between me and the kids. And I like to do that from time to time. And then here's the beginning of the collection Summer Splash by Carta Bella Paper Company. And this is a day that I took the kids to the Palmetto Water Park on Fort Jackson. So that's them and Mike here. This is, I know you could barely see them, but that's these two in the back are my kids. So just a little simple scrapbook there. And then a picture of them here, smiling at something, I don't know why. And then giving me the thumbs up over here. Picture of Adriana coming down the water slide. And then a little journaling. Basically what I said was, they were not excited, they didn't want to come, and I kind of forced them to have mandatory fun, and guess what? They ended up having fun anyways. Don't we parents know our kids, right? And this is them under the water tower, just making new friends. I talked nothing about the layouts and all about the pictures of my kids, but hopefully you guys been checking out the layouts too. And then this is the last one. It says summer is almost over. We have made memories that will last a lifetime. And of course I ended with the kids on the water trail, because they have like a lazy river and they were just, you know, floating down. So I took pictures of that, and then this is the final page. So I just said until next year and put a little layout of that. And that was my traveler's notebook, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching. I hope that you guys got inspired to create some of these. Like I said before, this is my way of cheating, which is just to record simple days, you know, like not events, just simple days, simple, so that you still remember and you still have captured some of those memories. It doesn't have to be like a ton of pictures. for scrapbooks layouts. It could just be something simple of a simple day. Take 1 or 2, 3 pictures and boom, you're done. So I feel like my best option, if I don't want to break this, or not break it, but rip the pages and separate them and put them in a small binder, I am going to just store it like that. See? You see how thick it is? And just leave it like that, and that's gonna be my 2018. And then just put it on the bookcase or on the shelf like this. Because look, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm really proud of myself for using all of the pages. Like I said, I'm not gonna say all, because I did damage like 1 or 2 and I ended up ripping them out of the insert, but I'm proud of myself for using the rest, which is almost all of them. I'm not happy how thick it came out. I feel like I need to work on doing that better. So maybe getting like individual smaller inserts. I mean, look, you get a lot of pages with these Prima inserts. Maybe next time I could just glue 2 at a time to shrink down on the pages, or I can make my own so that I put less pages in there, which is honestly something I'm gonna try to do. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I am gonna be showing you